Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Doug Bolton joins us on the show for the first time. Doug, a lot of people know you from Carpets Plus. Give me a little bit of background on yourself and the company.
It goes back to the 1980s where I had come into this trade. I always felt having a trade was going to be a good thing because, frankly, wherever I would go, I knew that I would be able to work at my trade. But I got my contractor's license in 1985, and I was in Southern California at the time. And then I was working as a piece worker for some of the shops around the area. Then I really felt that in that whole scenario between the storefront, the salesperson, and the installer, I really truly believed the installer was the key person to have a successful outcome. Customer was happy, store was happy. So I really felt that I could also do the selling, and so I decided I would just go out on my own. I purchased an older U-Haul truck, paid $4,000 for it, and that was in 1989, 1990. Converted it into a showroom, and I would literally take it to the customer's home. So I even had a generator on board in case it was in the evening. I could turn on some lights.
Yeah.
And I did that for several years, and the only limitation that I found was I can only be in one place at one time.
Yeah.
So during the days I would be installing, and in the evenings or on the weekends I would be out estimating.
What has changed from a product standpoint? Have the products gotten better? You know, some people say, oh, they don't make them like they used to, but that's not the case here, right? Interesting
Point, yes, because often people think back to how good things used to be, tools, equipment, whatever. Actually, technology is improving floor covering. Every time I turn around, it seems like there's another advancement, another improvement in floor covering. Give me an example of the good and the bad, because there's got to be both spectrums there, right? Well, yes, that's true. Actually, there's a connection between both the good and the bad, because I believe that manufacturers are trying to make products that are a little more DIY friendly, because there aren't people coming into the trade. And I talk to other trade people, I talk to the plumbers, electricians, and others, and they say the same thing. It seems that it doesn't have the appeal to the younger crowd, to the guys that just graduated high school. And so there is a dearth of installers, and to become good at it requires knowledge, it requires ability, takes a skill to do a nice job installing carpet. And so the manufacturers are actually trying to develop products that the homeowner can put in for themselves. People want to get in touch with you. What's the best way? Well, of course, calling is always a good way. 530-544-2432 is the office number, and my email is tahoe.colortile@hotmail.com. And I'm located on James Avenue at 2141 James Avenue. I'm directly behind Bank of the West. If you were to come out of their drive-up window, you'd be looking right at me. Doug, I appreciate taking time to come in and join us. Pete, I appreciate your invitation again. Thank you so much. All right, stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming up after the break.